Hey, what's up everybody? I've got some brand new collecting gear here from Collector Pods. I'm going to separate this out into a few different videos, but what I want to show you first is for the 50th anniversary figures. I have a case here for the 50th anniversary 2-pack, and this is basically a rigid clear plastic box. It comes with a protective film that you'll need to remove, and it's made to fit these figures here. I've got it formed up. These boxes are very rigid. Be careful whenever you are bending the seams. You'll want to, they're pretty stiff, so you'll want to be sure to get that bent correctly. And I'm just going to put this in flap in the front, as you can see here. So the closure's in the back. I've already got this one formed up. So, and then we'll close these flaps in. I'm not going to say that they're delicate because they're not, but just be careful whenever you're forming your seams. You want it to look as good as possible. And there we have it. That's a really nice looking case. It's almost an exact fit for this set, as you can see here. And what I'll probably do is put a piece of clear plastic tape across the closure in the back to get that sealed up. And then so that I can maintain having these hanging on hooks, I will get some plastic hangers, some adhesive plastic hangers that I'll put down inside the box here, and be able to hang these back up on the wall. But I mean, this looks fantastic. It's great for dust protection. It's rigid enough that if you drop this, it's not going to let the box or the card get dented. And Collector Pods also makes these for the 50th anniversary 3-pack, but I want to show you something else I think is going to work as well before we do that. I have this one here already formed up and taped across the bottom. How many of you guys collect the Valor versus Venom figures? I love the Valor versus Venom 2-packs. I've always enjoyed these figures. I have almost all of them. They're all hanging on hooks. So let's see if they fit, because these should be about the same dimensions as the 50th anniversary 2-pack. I held them up next to each other and compared sizes, and they do fit. Finally, there is a protective case for the 50th, or the Valor versus Venom 2-pack figures. That is phenomenal, to me at least. I know a lot of you guys think that these GI Joes don't really, they're not GI Joes, or you don't collect them, but they're cheap, and there's a lot of really cool figures in this series. Let me get this box tabbed in here. Get it closed up. Get my seam folded. Take a look at that. Would you look at that? Whenever I see something like this, I just have to say, would you just look at that? But I mean, that's, to me, this is fantastic. I think they look great. They add a nice shine. They don't really hide imperfections. You can still see the imperfections. But again, I'll add a couple pieces of tape up here to the top to secure this closure, and put a hang tab on there so that I can put it right back on the hooks. All right, so we have the 50th anniversary and the Valor versus Venom 2-packs in protective cases, and I'm thrilled with this product. Again, these cases are from Collector Pods. Right now, they are only available on eBay, and I think that Collector Pods will also sell to you if you purchase them, or if you contact them on Instagram at Collector Pods. And I will, I'll put that in the description, exactly where you can reach him on Instagram. I've actually been in contact with the owner of the company. He is a collector, and that's why he started making this stuff, was because he It's a product by a collector for collectors, and I really appreciate that. I enjoy it. I have a product I sell for collectors as well. So this case here, I think is for the 50th anniversary 3-packs. Let's get this plastic film off of here. The protective film that keeps it from getting scratched up and whatnot. I know a lot of guys use the acrylic cases for some of their figures, but this is an economical and durable alternative. And yes, I've seen a couple of comments that people have made on the last video that I posted about collector pods, about how these offer no protection, blah, blah, blah. Well, you're wrong. And I'm going to prove that you're wrong in just a minute. I've dropped these. I've actually dropped classified figures that were in these protective boxes, and nothing was damaged. The box wasn't damaged. I think that the box has the case, the protective sleeve, has enough rigidity to it that it's going to keep anything from getting damaged, and it also has enough give that it's going to absorb some of the shock and not damage the case itself. So let me get this bent in here. Again, these have seams that you'll have to bend. I'm shedding, apparently. I keep getting beard hair on things. So this box is on its way to getting formed up. That tabbed in. Crease my seam here. There we go. Now we're all formed up for that end, and we'll leave this end open, of course. So one of the things that happens with the 50th anniversary boxes a lot, since they had this shape, you have these little pieces here that stick up that tend to get caught on things and bend and whatnot, and kind of dog ear. Well, say no more, Collector Pods is here. Perfect fit. Again, another perfect fit, and I love the way that it just adds a nice clean look to the front here and to the back. You're still obviously going to have this big space here at the top, but another awesome protective product from Collector Pods. There we go. 50th anniversary 3-pack in a protective case. I'll tape the ends, and then I'll figure something out for a hang tab here. I haven't actually had these hanging, so I might not hang tab them. I'll probably just continue setting these on hooks. But yeah, I mean, this is great. This is the answer to a problem that I've had for, well, since I started buying these figures, is no way to actually like keep them safe and protected. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. I've got more from Collector Pods coming, and I want to show you some other figures that they're making cases for as well. Check out the description for some Facebook links to groups where you can join in the community and engage in conversation, make friends and whatnot. There's also a link to my Teespring where you can purchase Action Media Reviews merchandise. I'm actually thinking that I might go with a TeePublic later on, specifically for the channel and for apparel and whatnot for the channel only, because if you click on that Teespring link, there's a lot of other stuff that's in there. I have stuff in there for my gun channel, and I have stuff in there for my band, but I'd like to have something that's dedicated to this channel and this channel only. All right, guys, thanks for watching Action Media Reviews. Yo, Joe.